Welcome to today's video, you guys. If you want to see my no makeup look, then keep on watching. I know, it's a little different, right? Usually I'm like all caked up, all glammed up, but today we're gonna bring it down a little notch. So I'm gonna show you the little routine that I do when I don't really want to do my full face, but I don't want to wear nothing, but I still want to look cute, but I don't want to look overdone. You know what I mean? Like that. Ooh, that's a little wave got there. So I feel like the main thing of a no makeup look is definitely gonna be a light, natural skin, some nice fluffy brows. So for today's skin, we're gonna be mixing two products. When I do a no makeup look, I really like my skin to look dewy and luminous and just very healthy. So for that, I'm gonna go in with Touch in Sol Glassy Skin Balm. Then I'm gonna mix in a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation and Hydrate and Smooth. And the way that I'm gonna do this is as follows. Just a little heads up, this is not the original product. I personally added quite a bit of stuff to it. I added some liquid highlighter and I also added some powder highlighter. So I'm gonna take a lot and I'm just gonna kind of lightly dot it a little bit everywhere. I'm gonna take my Fit Me foundation and instead of using a beauty blend, I'm gonna use this brush right over here. It is a bronzer contour brush, but honestly, I really like it for applying foundation. I'm just gonna start rubbing everything in to kind of mix it in with the skin balm. And the reason why I do it like this is because I feel like it shears out the foundation enough that it doesn't look like I'm really wearing foundation, but I still have enough coverage that it's evening everything out and making it seem like me. And guys, don't forget to do your ears because you could tell. And whatever's remaining, drag it down to the neck. So, already you can see I have an extremely dewy base. I look very luminous and very glowy. I do need to add just a little bit of concealer because I'm happy with this, but I want to just a little bit more. I'm gonna go with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Guys, I'm really not gonna add a lot. I'm gonna clean off most of the product off my brush. I'm just gonna add a little bit here. Kind of tap that in and drag it to the inner corner of my lid to brighten up the whole area. Like, see just the difference of the little bit of concealer just right in the corner there. Makes a huge difference. Now, because we did use such a dewy base, I do need to set it just a little bit because I don't want anything to crease throughout the day and move anywhere around on my face. Going with a very, very light amount with this Maybelline Fit Me loose powder and this Iluxe Cosmetics tapered fluffy brush. Whatever's in the lid, I'm not even pouring anything out. I'm just literally the lightest little bit. Okay, that looks like a lot, but it's really not. Like it's really not a lot. I'm gonna take in both hands. I'm gonna take the original brush and make sure my eyelids are not creased because my eyelids always crease. And I'm just gonna lightly set the lid. And then again, just a little tiny bit on the brush. Make sure no creasing has formed because you don't want to set a crease, you know what I mean? This brush that I'm using is super, super soft. Not dense at all. It's just enough to pick up enough powder, but not caking it in or pressing it into the skin. So since I'm looking very bland in a way right now and very like even, I guess, I definitely need some color back into my face. So I'm gonna go in and bronze just a very little bit, but I'm gonna go in with this Ace Beauté Bronzed in Paradise palette. Usually with this palette, I do go in with this second shade right over here for full glam, but today, since we're going super natural and very realistic, I'm gonna go for this shade right over here. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit and tap off any excess, and I'm gonna be going in with this Alamar Cosmetics complexion brush. Start from the very tops of my cheekbone where my sideburns are, and I'm just gonna go down just very slightly. And if my hairs are there, that is fine. So you can see, like, it's almost as if I didn't even do anything, but it just looks more better. I'm gonna take some and do my whole entire nose. Yes, I am gonna bronze my whole ass nose. This is the product, and I'm just gonna literally, like, all over my nose. The whole entire thing. So, you're gonna look at something a little like this, which looks a little bit crazy. Whatever's remaining on the brush, I'm just gonna do this area a few times. Boom. I'm gonna go back in with my powder brush, and whatever is remaining just down the bridge of my nose, I'm just gonna buff it. And boom, there you go. I definitely need some blush, because what is makeup without putting blush right now? I'm gonna take my Luxie blush brush, and I'm gonna take this shade right over here from my MAC blush. Now, don't ask me what color it is, because I don't know and I can't even take it out. But I did create this palette on my own. It is more of a peachy shade with some gold shimmer, if you want to say in there. Smile. And just place that on the apples of my cheek. And then once I'm done placing it down, I'm just gonna slightly blend it in with that bronzer that I placed down earlier. So that is it for today's skin. And mind you guys, I did add all these products because your skin is not one color. Your face is made up of a bunch of different shades. There's shadows, there's highlights, there will be imperfections in everybody's skin. And I didn't want to fully cover them up because, again, I'm just going for a skin but better look. For the brows, I am going to go with a pencil, and I'm not going to go in with such a dark shade. I'm going to go in with a super light neutral shade. I'm going to be going in with this guy right over here, which is one of my OG favorites, and this is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil in shade Taupe. Then this end, we're just going to brush our brows up. I'm going to start on the end and just kind of fill in those areas that are a little bit sparse. So once I get to the beginning of the brow, I want it to have a really nice, again, I want it to look like me but better. I'm going to do a very nice thin line just this area here to make it look super clean and sharp. Boom, that's it. And now I'm not gonna go above that line. I'm just gonna kind of feather up, and there you have it. Brush it out. Just square off this tip just a little bit, and boom. You've got a very natural looking brow that just looks nice and full, but it looks natural. Like, this could actually be my brow if I just had some more hair. To finish them off, NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel in Clear, and just really brush them up to get a very fluffy look. Now I'm also gonna take this same gel that I just used in my eyebrows, which is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, and I'm gonna kind of use it as a mascara. So I've given them a second to dry, and I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Curled. and not curled. Like, do you see this difference? Like, I mean, I know you do because you're looking at the screen and this is really close up. But like, look at this difference just between curling and not curling. It's insane. You definitely could go in with a second coat of the clear brow gel, or you can go in with a very light coat of mascara. Okay, now this wouldn't be a full Rights Beauty tutorial without any highlight. And we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in shade Moonlight Pearl. I'm gonna take one swipe and just do the bridge of my nose. Some to this area because why the heck not? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do the whole, I'm doing it all the way to my nose. Like, I mean, I'm focusing it here, but all the way. And then you can't just leave your lips completely blank. I mean, you could just put some chapstick. I have this NYX Lip Lingerie Clear Gloss, or I have this one that I've had forever, which I think is from Bath & Body Works. I don't even know. It's extremely sheer. It looks like it'll be very pigmented, but honestly, it's just natural. Okay, clear gloss. Y'all have seen that before. And then I'll show you a little bit of this on top, just because it gives a little bit. To finish everything off, we're gonna go in with a Mario Badescu facial spray, and boom, you guys, we have the no makeup look. Super natural, super my skin, but better. Or is she just having a really good skin day? And with all that being said, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. It's always a good time, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.